probably the best static doubles team, period. Maybe Leo and Big Boss, maybe Spargo and Chag, maybe these guys. It's very close.
When it's very clear, and it's interesting also just like their character dynamic. Wait, did I see? Okay, I was having a stroke. I thought I saw 2 Nesses for some reason.
Oh, no.
That would be funny.
2 Marios, though.
Yeah.
3 big heads on the screen. And then Palutena, who's just like a normally proportioned human.
Yeah, just very average-looking person. Maybe a little tall, but other than that.
A little pretty, a little tall.
Yeah, but
other
pretty
than
normal.
That, yeah, she's like one of us. Either way, so far it's Wizzy taking the brunt of the damage here. 80% and counting. It's off stage. Is he coming back? Hell no. Sen finishing the job right there. Completely untouched so far.
Yeah, that's pretty rough. And, I mean, Mario, definitely an exploitable recovery. We're going to have to see if they have a plan. Which Mario do they want to exploit or target more? Are they just going to be going off stage and killing them like that?
I don't know, man.
Because there needs to be some adjustments because Send is at 16%.
Yeah, whatever's going on, it's working great for Sen and Luis here. Oh, the double PK fires, not even caring that Luis is stuck in the middle of it either.
Just like, we're up in percent and up in games, we'll trade. I'll get all y'all in this fire, this pit of hell. Shoot some fireballs.
PK Thunder perfectly angled there, not even trying to get a little lazy with this massive lead. Though, you do have to watch out for Luis's stocks, right? Already down 1, but I feel like they're still so comfortable. These guys cook up the most disgusting combos you'll ever see.
Yeah, absolutely feeling like they're in the driver's seat right now. Wizzy definitely on borrowed time on the second stock. And Sen just feels like he's kind of right now, he's able to move around completely undeterred, kind of playing his own game. It doesn't feel like his game plan's really being challenged at all.
Yeah, I feel that.
I'm not sure what they need to adjust. Maybe just put some more pressure on him.
It's also rough for Mario to fight against Palutena, even when there's 2 of them. They both get outranged now instead. So I feel like Dark Wizzy and Kurama might be a little bit too focused on trying to get through this wall of nairs and back airs and deal with Luis. Meanwhile, it's Sen who's coming in and picking off the stocks, really playing that kind of Ken-esque role compared to last set, right?
Yeah, playing like, where can I go and steal a stock for kind of not too much effort? Like going, well, I say not too much effort. Perfect execution, but knowing
not dissing the player.
Yeah,
but, you know.
very comfortably go down there to get that stock. And then Louis kind of just being the brawler with all those super fast aerials and just everything that makes Palutena a really good character, exploiting the stubbiness of the double Mario.
It's like you have your tank and your DPS. Louis is definitely the tank right now. Send the rogue in the back trying to throw those knives at you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my God, doing trick shots out here. It impresses me every time, man. I've been watching NES players do that since the Stone Age.
Both of them, yes. That's so great. Just the lack of, well, I mean, the respect for his teammate. Just be like, hey, buddy, I'm going to get both y'all in this down tilt because, yeah, that's what we're going to do to get the extra damage. And just the body block there, forcing out the option. What else was there to be done? I don't think there was much.
And what else can you expect from a team like Sen and Luis, man? These guys just so, like, consistently grinding and going to tournaments, right? I think that's one thing I really admire about these guys is that you'll see them at all the majors. Yeah.
Well, and they also, I mean, they're both, I mean, you know, West Coast, but they come up to our region all the time.
Yeah.
For Daddy's Den, I think they've come up for some even smaller regional events. They're grinders. They like to show up, whether it be PNW, whether it be the majors.
I mean,
grinders get rewarded.
You win doubles, you pay for your flight. There you go.
Right?
It's that ecosystem. And, man, these guys win at doubles a hell of a lot. They just won Let's Make Moves Miami 2 weeks ago. So
they took it?
They did. And it feels like very few teams in the world couldn't take them down. So I'm really looking forward to them in winners finals, assuming, yeah, that's the other side of winners semis. Yeah, it's going to be great all the way through. But right now, I do want to see Kurama and Dark Wizzy start to turn it up because both of these guys, usually separately, will do great in doubles. But now they're starting to team up.
Interesting.
It's working.
So maybe, and you know, like we're talking about a doubles team that's tried and true, and maybe, I don't know, maybe you know about the history of how recently these guys have started a team. Maybe there's still a little bit of tuning happening on the car that is that doubles team.
Yeah.
And they're starting to figure it out.
this is like Microsoft versus the little tech upstart. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying? Where
sure.
you know it has some potential. They got a good product, but they just don't have the years in the business.
Microsoft's got a lot of patents that the other guys don't quite got yet.
Right. So we'll see if Kurama and Dark Wizzy are able to put something together here. So far, it doesn't really look like it. This time it's Luis who's looking extra healthy, but we'll see what Sen's able to do. I mean, again, his role is kind of taking those stocks off the placement hits from Palu. She's so good at setting you up for follow-ups.
Absolutely, and Palu just standing there in the middle of the stage, shielding both of the Marios, but in a little bit of trouble there. It's interesting, watching last game, like how methodical Sonics and Ken were in terms of the split. There seems to be sometimes some confusion about who's going for what. Like they're kind of moving back and forth, almost unsure of who to target.
Yeah, that's just the chaotic nature of doubles, but also the more you team, the less you'll run into that issue.
Right.
Sen perfectly finding the shield poke angle on Dark Wizzy right there as well. And I love that, how they just know who gets off the ledge first, in what order, etc. That's one of the most impressive things for teammates in my eyes.
Yeah, the optimal way to get back onto stage, what options coming out when, and how to cover each other. Sen still on 150. All right, finally taking, and we're basically cleaned out across the board here. I mean, 49% on Wizzy, but effectively even.
Yeah, just about as close as you can get. Let's see, I really want the Marios to put a game on the board, but if you get stage spiked like that, it's probably not going to happen. Now we have a very healthy Sen, kind of just letting Luis go into the fray, do his thing. Again, pick up these opportunistic hits. I think that's so impressive that players like him and Ken are so good at this game.
Yeah.
At this mini game.
That up smash being charged for 20 years. And unfortunately, the up B not going to save his friend, but not himself. And I'm going to call that a wrap for this game at this point. Yeah, and it's
probably
putting it to bed.
Great way to get it done. Of course, that down air from Ness, one of the strongest in the game. And there's a ton of damage on the board anyway, so it didn't really matter. But Sen and Luis looking absolutely unstoppable 2 games straight.
Yeah.
That one was a little closer, but still.
Not really seeing the answers that we need to from the Team Mario side. Yeah, I don't know. Like you were saying, arguably the best doubles team in the world. Just so comfortable with each other, comfortable scrapping off in the 1v1s, comfortable supporting each other, knowing exactly where each teammate wants to be and their role on the team. We were talking about support DPS or everything. It seems like the top doubles teams, they have their role, they stick to it. They aren't just playing the game, they're also playing their specific role on the team.
Yeah, for sure. And you got to play good Smash overall.
Of course.
But to really excel in these top 8 scenarios, I feel like the most developed strategies in doubles are always the ones that start to pull ahead. So let's see, game 3, potentially the final one if Wizzy and Kurama don't really step it up. And I sympathize. It's a tough matchup, Palutena versus Mario, and even Ness can be a little tough just because he's got some range to him. That's usually Mario's greatest weakness.
Right.
But also just the thoroughness of Sen and Luis's team chemistry is hard to stand up to.
And some characters, I feel like just putting him in a vacuum, it's like Mario, very strong, you know, high tier, good character. But you think about why is Mario good? It's like, well, he's got an insane combo game and like ladders and all that stuff. How much is that going to be able to come into play in the chaos of doubles?
Right.
Same thing with sometimes like Bayos and things like that, where it's like, are you going to get interrupted into what makes your character actually good? And if so, what are you left with in a doubles scenario? And we're kind of seeing it play out right here.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you'll very rarely get the optimal juicy combo starter from the exact spot on the stage that you need it, with no interruptions, no teammate coming to save them, your teammate not flying in the way so you don't have to hold back, right? There's a lot of factors at play here, and it just seems like Sen and Luis always stay a step ahead in terms of dealing with it.
Really intelligent wait there, knowing that, like, I don't know exactly what frames, but there's those weird iframes on your throw, holding him while it gets burned alive.
Yep.
Just incredible awareness and just knowing how to get that set up. Uh-oh, a little spaghetti under the stage, but Sen not going to get punished for it.
Yeah, Luis will lose the stock, however, so still somewhat close here. Sen with all these funky PK Thunder angles at the ledge. You really got to admire how confident the Ness players are. Like, I'm killing myself every time if I try that.
I know, right? And I used to hold my breath, but after seeing commentating enough of his match, I was like, this guy just doesn't really ever miss. I've seen it like a couple times, but it's...
Hold the up B just to get out of the corner here, and Wizzy actually going unpunished for that. Surprised with 2 opponents on the screen. Wow.
Bing,
Whoa.
bing, bing.
That was so
That was a
anime,
slot
dude.
machine. Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Dude, the
What a
awareness,
setup.
the readiness. They're just so prepared for every situation, and that's why this is the best doubles team in America.
Oh my gosh. Just a clinic right now. And you were, earlier we were kind of saying it was decently close, but then all of a sudden,
Wow, okay. Bad DI there on the part of Luis, I want to say. Dying at 87 to Mario's up B, but it was Kurama hitting him with that. That's your neighbor, bro. Like, you play him in all
Yeah.
your locals. You should know how to get out of that.
sometimes, just a little unfortunate. Still with Send with an incredibly healthy second stock here. And even in the 1v1 scenarios, feels like he's been doing pretty well.
Yeah, for sure. Ness also is a character that I think jumps up a tier, at least in doubles.
Yeah.
Certainly one of the best partners you could ask for. Just small and hard to hit. Easy to react to his multi-hit moves for combos. Wait, hold on.
Oh!
Okay, it's Luis left
Out
all
of-
alone here. Some great punishes on the part of the yellow team.
Just out of nowhere there, and this just goes to show how quickly doubles can get turned around. And Palutena, definitely not one of those characters I would say is good in 2v1s. She's got some great hitboxes, but like, she's a little too honest, dare I say, to just be 2v1ing some Marios.
I have to agree with that. You see the combo game from these two coming out, really from Kurama, who's known for that. Certainly the department in which he shines the most. Oh, Luis trying to stay avoidant here, use some tricky teleports. And Kurama knows he can get away with whipping an up B like that just because Wizzy is going to be right there to cover. Hold on, the double explosive flame.
Still very close, very, very winnable for Louis. You can't sleep on the fact that just a back air away or a nair away.
Can he reach? Can Dark Wizzy reach? Yes, he can, just barely. Wow, that neutral air really sending it quite a favorable angle for the opponent to be able to recover from, right? You don't really see it gimp too much. Oh, and just a little off the mark.
Yeah, I was looking probably for the duo combo there. Nice parry, but not going to get anything off of it.
Luis has to be airball.
Just imagine if he had, imagine the counter if they're in the middle of them and killed both of them or something.
Yeah, like the forward smash reaches through her, kills one of them, the counter kills the other Mario.
Oh, man.
So many ways that could have gone wrong for Kurama and Dark Wizzy, but good on both of them for having the patience to just not press anything.
Just waiting to press a button, knowing that there's two of them, and like, is she gonna, I guess down smash could have hit both of them, but like, they're gonna react to that. So just allowing him to land, saying, excuse me, good sir, what is your option? All right, well, checkmate. Thank you.
On one hand, I'd love to say that they knew that counter was coming, but it's such a seldom used option for Palutena. I feel like it's more likely that you know her aerials are safe, so you're not going to like try to block and then punish immediately. You're going to hold shield in case she goes into another block string off of that. But either way, it's still going to work to the same effect. Looks like yellow team's on the board now. Double Mario getting it done. Can they do it again here on Pokemon Stadium? A much different stage layout, a lot wider on the floor, no top platform to speak of. I think that was a big X factor for Mario.
Yeah, absolutely. Now it's going to be interesting to see if there can be some 1v1 situations where Mario's able to find an opportunity to actually use those platforms. Oh, but Mario getting stage spiked under the stage by Ness. Really unfortunate there. Not really having a whole lot of options there under the stage when you're dealing with that Ness forward air. Even if you tech those, just Send so comfortable going incredibly deep, looking for those kills. Same thing with Louis, and we're just seeing an expose here in deep edge guards.
Oh my god, no way Wizzy is dead again. What the hell is going on? 3 stocks in the first 50 seconds, Goose.
Yeah, it's not looking super great when you're just stocks flying off the board there. Send even throwing out the bat, maybe taking something for a spin. Yeah, it's going to be really rough to try and make this kind of comeback with that kind of deficit.
Yeah, that was just such a brutal opening right here. And, you know, Mario not exactly known for his recovery despite being Jumpman, but still, you got to find something here. Use that combo game to your fullest advantage. You got to take a stock immediately, at least one off of each of these guys just to stand a chance.
Yeah, and Send not even really at kill percent unless we're talking some super raw, just F smash at ledge kind of read. But, okay, looking for... I thought Send was going out there for like...
He definitely was. I think
1-2. Again?
Oh my god, what are they cooking right now?
How are they getting grabbed like over and over? I don't even... I don't understand.
Pummel's so annoying for Mario to deal with, being that he's so stubby. It's a little tough for him to get in punishing range. Holding the charge on that up smash. Jesus, knowing a spot dodge was coming. I swear, I'll clean up.
It's 3. This is rough. And, you know, congrats to Send and Louis for, I mean, it sounds toxic to say, but I'm just like, congrats to moving on in doubles. I'm just looking at the stocks. I'm like, they still hadn't killed either of them.
I mean, there's no way they're not winning this. Let's keep it a stack. Going on to the winners finals, but, you know, Kurama's still going to fight as best as he can.
Yeah, you never give it up, you know, because...
Get the stock, okay, a little momentum.
You don't, we're not unplugging controllers. I know recently at Big House, nice, cute little gimp attempt there with the cape. Not going to work out, but I like it.
All right, if Luis and Sen keep clowning like this, and they just mess up a little bit, maybe...
I mean, how much damage? Okay,
maybe Kurama could get them to last stock.
Yeah, I was going to say, maybe last... Because, yeah, just throwing stocks away. That stock was also on borrowed time, for sure.
Oh, my God, Sen, you're a madman, bro.
Just going super deep.
They would have to seriously drop the ball here, but it looks like they're both kind of intent on doing that.
They're really, like, how can we just not kill this guy? Okay, the up air, the most, you know, that'll do it. That'll do the trick.
It sure will, and you saw the explosive flame from Luis was right there on the platform in case he blocked the entirety of the up air, you know. The coordination between these two is ridiculous, though. You saw how Sen was near the ledge, spamming down tilts. Luis threw the explosive flame right through him where it wouldn't hit him, but because Palutena's projectile doesn't interact with your body on the travel path, you know, you're able to do that. You're able to go for these setups where, like, you're edge guarding in front from behind. Normally, most projectiles can't do that at all.
Right, exactly. But Palutena having that unique property where you're able to control that space and just kind of teleport it into being. And then also you're seeing